Hey all you Let's Play fans, Baltus MC bringing you more God of War. So now that we have the Light of Alfheim, we can finally make our way out of this realm. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get a move on, and we'll talk to Atreus over here.
Boy, your bow. Hold it out.
And hey, would you look at that? With the witch's bowstring and the Light of Alfheim, Atreus now has the ability to use light arrows. And we'll talk about these a little bit more here in a second.
On my mark, loose your arrow into the stone.
It worked.
We can now make our way back. Come.
Alright, excellent. So on top of being able to activate light crystals with those arrows, we can also do increased stun damage to enemies and inflict the status weaken on them as well, which does exactly like you'd think. It weakens them to our attacks. And if we come over here to our skills tab and head over to the Talon Bow, look at this. We got these unlocked now that we can purchase. So let's go ahead and do that. So we can do more stun damage and increase the weaken potency as well. Yeah, that is really good. And while we're here, we might as well head into this tab and buy a couple more things. So you want to get the Frost Rush for sure. And we'll also get the Precision Throw. Okay, beautiful. So now let's just get a move on.
That stairway's blocked. There's a light crystal ahead, just laying there. Maybe it'll help us get out of this stupid place.
Alright, Atreus doesn't sound too thrilled there. But yeah, as he pointed out, we got a light crystal laying on the ground. We just want to pick this bad boy up. It looks like a big LED bulb, doesn't it? And we just want to take this thing over here, and we can socket it into this thing right here. There we go. And then you just want Atreus to shoot it. Ah, look at that. Made a pathway up top. So now we'll just head up here. And then using this light bridge, we'll gain access to this little alcove where we got ourselves a coffin that we can loot. Hey, would you look at that? Another fragmented heart of Alfheim. Okay, we definitely want to equip that. So let's head over here to armor. And which one can we replace? Probably the cunning one. So let's do that. Let's like throw you on. Alright, and yeah, that is the third one. We'll go ahead and equip all three of these, because that's going to be important for us here in a little while. Okay. So now we'll just get moving on over here. We'll drop back down. We'll pick up Mr. Lightbulb. There we go. And we want to move this one, this crystal over here, to this socket. Just like so. And that'll make that pathway for us. And then that'll gain us access to a different part of the center area where we were at before. Uh-oh. Got these guys again. Nightmares. Okay. Yeah, look at that. With our precision throw, we can do a lot more damage to those guys when we start hitting them, one after the other. Okay, we got two vines there that we can destroy. We want to hit them just like that, because that'll give us access to this chest here. We can get a little more hack silver. Okay. If we look over here to our left, we got this vine that we can destroy. And that'll unlock that pathway up top, but we don't want to take that just yet. Instead, we want to come over here and activate this light crystal. There we go. Oh, and we're gonna have these guys that are gonna show up. Alright. Come here. Ouch. Alright. Just go ahead and shoot this guy real quick, Atreus. There we are. Alright, where are you? Okay. There we go. How does a guy that can fly end up falling to his death? It's like, that I will never understand. Alright, what we need to do is have Atreus shoot this crystal. Like so. And that'll gain us access to destroy these 3 vines right here in a row.
Finally! I'll light the crystal if you find me an angle.
Let us make our way back up.
Well, we can actually light the crystal from down here. So I don't know why he says, I'll light it if you find me an angle. It's like, you're already at a good angle. But yeah, in order to access that bridge, we need to head back up top where the light of Alfheim's at. So we'll use this newly uncovered pathway to do so. Alrighty. Up we go. And of course, we're going to have more baddies show up. Okay. Just focus this one guy down. Okay, I don't appreciate you hitting me like that, buddy. Alright, we actually want to take care of Mr. Summoner guy back here. Alright, you see that purple glow on him? That's actually the weakened status effect. Alright, there we go. You saw he was taking a little bit more damage there. Alright, where the hell are you, man? Stop moving around. It's like, stay still so I can kill you. It's like, what's so hard about that? Ugh, there we go. Okay, looks like one of them dropped some loot for us. It's like, I'll be taking that. And if we head over here... Alright, here's that bridge that we activated. So let's get moving on up this staircase.
This is blocked too.
And of course, more baddies. It's like, they're definitely pissed off that we destroyed their hive. Alright. Alright, stop that. Oh, I hate that blind status effect. Oh, come on. These guys move around way too much. Like, that's the main problem with them. Okay. So, we got everyone taken care of. Let's go ahead and pop open this chest. And ooh, would you look at this? We got the Strike of Utgard. Let's go ahead and give that a look. I meant to hit the square button there. See, I think that is this one. Yeah. So this one actually sends out a big arc attack in front of you. This one's not too terrible, but I kind of still prefer Nord's Tempest, even though, like, right now it kind of sucks. It gets much better later on. Alright. So now what we need to do is knock down this crystal. There we go, and that will open up this doorway here.
Where are you taking that?
Okay, and let's just go ahead and socket this crystal right here, and we'll have Atreus shoot it. There we go. And then we can read this tablet over here.
Boy.
Okay. Atreus didn't have anything to say about that. Let's go ahead and read it. From the light we are born, and to the light we return. The light is the river of souls, transforming us, consuming us, transcending life and death. The light is the truth. The light is all. Okay, the light sounds great, but maybe it also makes you crazy? Kind of sounds like it. let's go ahead and pick up this crystal. I don't think there was anything else out here. It doesn't look like it. So we'll go ahead and pick this guy up. And we'll head up the staircase over here to the right.
You gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
I love that line.
Oh, look. The blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
Well, we'll figure that one out. But first, let's go ahead and socket this thing right here, and we'll activate it. There we go. Now I'll make a bridge up top there. So now all we need to do is head up this way and take a look at what we got. Ooh, we got a chest over here.
Maybe instead of looting a sacred temple, we could just get out of here?
If I want your opinion, boy, I will ask for it.
It's like, be quiet, boy. I got some looting to do. Okay, so we got a Nornir chest, and if we look around, we can see we got a bell right there. There's one right next to it, and that just to the left of it. And if we look over here, we got the third bell. So this one is kind of tricky to get, because what we have to do is get really close up to this chest. And you can see we got a little bit of a gap here where we can hit that far one. What I like to do with this one is just aim right to the left of it, to where you see the reticule isn't lit up anymore. Just like that. And then once we call it back, it should hit this bell, and they'll allow us to hit the one next to us, and then we can run back and hit the third one. So let's give it a shot. Alright. There's two. I think I've just barely missed it. Yeah, dang it. Yeah, this one is really tight on the timing. Okay, let's try that one more time. Alright, just slightly left of that. There we go. And call it back. Ring those two. And hit this last one. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what we get for our reward. Ooh, check it out. We got a Horn of Bloodmead. Very nice. Okay, so now that we're up here, if we look over this way, we can see some vine cores. We just want to line ourselves up so we can hit all three of them at once. Okay, excellent. Now we'll just head on back down. And we will grab this crystal. And we'll move it over to this socket over here on the left. Alright, in you go. And we'll light this thing up.
You can reach the bowl now.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let's head over here to this thing and we'll launch Atreus up.
What does this mean?
Seed.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Greatest man or tallest tree begins as any more than me. Yeah, it's seed. Stupid riddles. So, it's a door after all.
Alright, excellent. Let's go ahead and head on through it. I love that cutscene. Just all the elves just silently passing by you. This is really neat. Okay, before we get heading back across the light bridge, I actually want to come back over here, and we'll talk to Sindri real quick.
You boys look like you're gearing up for quite the journey. What speaks to you?
Okay, so what I actually want to do is I want to craft this talisman right here, the Talisman of Unbound Potential, because... There we go. If we equip this thing... I didn't quite do it, but this will get us pretty close to level 3, and on top of that, this will actually refill our runic attack abilities, and that can be really, really useful.
Until we meet again, my friends.
Okay, there's another thing I can talk with Sindri about there, but we're going to save that one for later. Instead, we're just going to go ahead and cross across this light bridge and back towards the dock.
Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now? I hate that guy.
He will be back.
Well, how fun. Yeah, he seems very pissed at us.
We really gotta go back down here again?
Do you see any other way?
No.
Then,
Yeah, look at that. That is so cool seeing all the light elves taking these bridges now. That is really neat. Alright, so yeah, we can't use the boat to get across, so we actually have to take this elevator to head on down. Okay, so now that we're down here... See, there's nothing over this way. We've already been there before. But, look! All these cage doors are now open, so we can access what was behind them. Okay, we got some hack silver in there. See, we can't access that one, but there's nothing behind there. And if we come over here... Ah, look at that. We got another Elven Artifact. That's pretty neat. Yeah, the good thing is now that we have the light, we kind of have like this little night light with us now in these dark areas. So I do like that. Okay, let's go ahead and head on through here.
Great. Now I can barely see.
there's light. Make do.
Ooh, that's kind of creepy, isn't it? Okay, now once we head out into this area... Oh, look at this! It's like our good buddy, the Revenants. I hate these things. Alright, let's get Atreus to shoot her real quick. Okay, block that. God, we got two of them here to deal with. That's not fun. Okay, that one's dead. Okay, let's shoot you now. No, stop that. Okay, there we go. Ah, God, just shoot her already, would you?
It would help me if you would hold the light up so I could see where I'm shooting.
Use your ears. Adapt.
I am.
Okay. So those damn things are taken care of. Let's go ahead and pick up our spoils here. Ooh, that's a lot of hack silver. And we also got a symbol of perseverance. I mean, I'm probably not going to use it, but it's nice to have. Okay, let's go ahead and activate this light crystal over here. There we go. And we'll check out what we have in this doorway. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so if we look up top, we can break this crystal down. And that's going to cause these guys to come right at you. No, I don't think so. Alright, there we go. Get you sliced up now. And die. Ooh. Gotta love the classic head stompies. Okay, there's nothing in this little cell. But if we come over here... Ah, we got another artifact. I'll be taking that. Let's see, is there anything over here? I mean, there's a vase we can destroy. And that does have a health stone for us, which I can use. Let's see, thought I saw something there. But I'm just seeing things.
Plan on carrying the crystal everywhere like the last one?
If need be.
Ah, it's the adventures of Kratos and Crystal. I mean, I would watch it. That sounds fun. Okay, now as we head across the way here with this crystal, we're going to have more enemies that are going to show up. So let's just set that thing down. Okay. No, get out of here. Oh, well, that was cool. I wasn't expecting that to work. But hey, I'll take what I can get. Okay, yeah, it was just the one singular enemy, so nothing too bad. We also have that bag there that we can pick up. So we might as well do that real quick. Ooh, that's a lot of hack silver. Okay, then we just want to activate that one there. Then we can just take this crystal across this newly formed bridge, and there's another socket that we can place it into. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Well, after we take care of these guys. No! There we are. And you're gonna get the head stompies too. Just for getting in my way. Okay, is that everything? It looks like it. Ooh, we got some vases to destroy. So, give me that health stone. Okay, so what we have here is a little bit of a puzzle. Because the instant that we put this into place, and then activate it with an arrow, there we go. This is going to start a little bit of a timer once we start hitting these things. And what we need to do is we need to line up these runes with what's on this doorway here. And we only have a short time to do so. This thing over here is going to act like a countdown timer as we go. But the puzzle here is pretty simple. All we need to do is hit this one left once. There we go. And same with this one. Oh, come on. There we are. This one we need to hit right twice. And then this one over here, left once. Alright, there we go. Well, before we loot that coffin, just take care of these vases real quick. There we go, and let's see what we got inside. Hey, we got something I'm never going to equip. Excellent. We also got some soft steel out of it, so that makes it worth it, I guess. Okay. Well, we might as well grab this since we're not coming back. Just pick up this crystal one last time. Because if you remember a long time ago, back when we first came through here, there was another socket out here in the lower part of this area where we destroyed like the vine cores. We actually just want to take this crystal down there and then socket it in and then light it up, and that'll make a pathway across for us.
Boy, shoot.
I know how it works.
There we go. Yeah, it seems like a lot of tension between Atreus and Kratos right now. Okay, back across we go.
Finally, we can use the same sand bowl that brought us down the first time. I want to get out of here.
Alright, alright. Don't get your shorts in a wad there. Okay, I think we have everything that we need. So, let's go ahead and use this sand bowl. Oh god! Well, this isn't good. Get off of me, buddy. And look who it is. It's the horn guy. He's coming after us now. Okay, let's get a lock onto him. I didn't want to do that, but let's just go ahead and use it while we got it. Alright. Go ahead and get you countered. He's pretty much just like the other Dark Elves that we came across, but he has a lot more blinding attacks, and he can be really annoying with them. So yeah, just keep your distance. And then watch out for this attack when he does it. Okay, yeah, you just want to evade out of the way of that one. This one you can counter pretty easily. Alright, let's go ahead and use our ability on him, just to cause some good damage. Alright, get him shot up. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, just back up out of that ability. Alright, same with that one. Oh, let's just do a heavy attack. Just break his guard there. Alright, perfect. Ah, god damn it, he managed to hit me with blindness there. Okay, let's just back up. So I'm gonna wait till that wears off. Ah, god. Okay. Where are you? I know you're around here. You can kind of use Atreus' arrows to figure out where he is in that darkness as well. Okay, let's go ahead and use our relic. Get our abilities restored. Ah, come on. I was hoping to combo him there. Alright, there he is. Ah, god. Yeah, he does a lot of damage too, as you can see. Let's just wait till that blindness wears off. Okay, there he is. Okay, come at me. Ah, come on. It's like every time I think I'm about to guard that thing, it's like I'm not doing it quite right. Alright, let's go ahead and use this ability again. Alright, let's go ahead and finish him off now.
No, that can't be.
What did it say?
That we made a grave mistake. Did we help the wrong side?
Let
me guess. You're gonna be smug and say you told me we shouldn't get involved.
That is enough.
Can we go now?
God, Atreus, you're giving him some lip there. Jeez. Alright, so with that guy defeated, we can actually get a very useful thing here. Well, we got the Etched Crest of Defiance, but more importantly, we get our first runic summon in the game. Let's check this thing out. You have acquired a runic summon. Runic summons can be equipped to the Talon Bow in the Weapons tab. Hold R2 to activate runic summons. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that thing equipped. Yeah, so if we hold down R2, Atreus can let out this ability right here, the Wrath of the Wolf. It summons a spectral wolf that pounces on enemies 3 times. Yeah, this is really good to have. So let's go ahead and get that thing equipped. And yeah, we do want to get these things leveled up when we have the ability to do so, because they are just going to be that good for you, trust me. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of these exclamation points, because they're bugging me. There we are. And I don't think there's anything else that I want to buy with my skills right now. So we'll just go ahead and hold on to that. Alright. So before we get moving on out of here, if we head over this way. Yeah, look at that. These cells are going to be open up now. So there's nothing in that right one. But if we come over here, yeah, I get a little hack silver. I mean, it's not super worth it to come over here to get those, but, you know, every little bit helps. Alright, now let's go ahead and get out of here.
Do you remember the answer?
Yeah.
Boy, read this. Boy, what's that say?
Only time you want to talk to me is when you need
Do you want to tell me something?
I said, the only time you care to talk to me is when you need me to translate for you. If Mom was
If
here...
your mother was still alive, we would not be here at all. Atreus.
Forget it.
Fine.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of tension between these two right now. Jeez. Okay, so let's go ahead and get heading onto the boat, and we'll get paddling out of here.
So? Was she in the light?
Who?
You know.
Oh, she was not there.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Mind your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief. Mourn how you wish. Leave me to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? You do not know my ways. I know it has not been easy. In the light, I felt only moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really. So, should we go back to Midgard? Face the Black Breath? Or do you think there's more to see in this realm?
Well, now that you mention it, Atreus, there are a couple things that we can do here before we leave. So let's go ahead and turn around and head back towards the lake, and we can check them out.
Father, do you ever know anyone else who heard voices?
I knew desperate men at sea who, when our supplies ran dry, would quench their thirst by drinking seawater. They swore the sirens, evil creatures singing to them from nearby islands, were in fact their wives and daughters calling them home. They endangered the crew, steering us toward the reefs.
How did you fix them?
We threw them overboard.
Oh. Well, good thing I didn't drink any seawater. Right?
Yes, it is.
I love that. Alright, let's go ahead and get docking onto here. We'll get our axe out, because once we take a few steps forward, we got enemies. Alright, let's get these guys all sliced up. Okay, where'd you go? Oh, yeah, we gotta watch out. Got some enemies throwing crap at us now. There we go. Let's take care of that guy. We'll head over here. We'll get hit by a projectile. That sucked. Alright, there we go. Okay. Might as well use that to fill up. And if we look right here, we got some vines that we can destroy, but we can't reach them from this angle. It looks like we're going to have to hit them from up top. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use this thing. There we go, and we're going to quickly jump across the way and run through that gate before it closes. Alright, got another baddie. Okay, come on. Stop digging under the ground, would you? Oh, come on. I was I was setting up for a big chop there. The other one managed to tag me a little bit. There we go. Alright, where'd you go? Yeah, if you manage to block them right as they hit your shield, like right as they jump up, then you can use the Executioner's Cleave and usually get them before they manage to escape. Okay, let's quickly head on down this way. As we look right here, we got like this small structure here that has a bunch of bells. So we have runes there that we need to activate using 3 of these bells. But unfortunately, just looking at them, yeah, you can't see any rune carvings on these. So it's just going to have to be kind of like trial and error. Thankfully, I know the right order of this. So let's hit this one, and then this one right here, and just this one over here on the right. There we go. Let's see what we got inside. Ooh, look at that. We got an Eudune apple. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Okay, so with that in our possession, we can head back to this area where we have a little bit of a puzzle to do. You can see we got a couple vine cores over here to destroy. So what we need to do is we can't hit that back one. So what we have to do is activate this, hit that one right there so the gate can lower, and then call back our axe and hit that top one. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, and boom. There we go. Okay, so now we can open this thing up and then run on through before it closes again. I like this nice little detail, too, that there's holes in the gate where Atreus can just crawl on through. It's like, geez, he has an easy time of it. Okay, right here, we have another realm tear, and there's going to be 2 big boys that are going to jump out of this thing at us. So what we need to do is just make sure that we're ready for it. And it looks like we are. Alright, let's go ahead and activate it. Alright, here they come. Let's go ahead and get those attacks out real quick. Yeah, you see we got a level 4 and a level 3. So it's probably going to be more beneficial to take out the level 3 first. We mainly just want to focus one of them down. Get him dealt with. Alright, let's go ahead and use our runic summon. We'll get this guy all chopped up while he's here. Alright, get this refilled. There we are. Oh shit, that really hurt. Okay, we're gonna run across the way here to get ourselves a little bit of room. And we'll just turn back around. Alright, this guy is almost done. There we are. So now we just got this guy to deal with. And with only one of them, it's going to be a lot easier to do. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. It's like we're causing some good chaining there. Alright, Executioner's Cleave. Ooh. Alright. There we go.
I'm not ready.
Okay, and just wait for him to do his big attack. Then we'll do a big attack of our own. Alright, go ahead and head on over to Atreus. There we go. That way we can Executioner's Cleave again. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's call that back now. Yeah, go ahead and get distracted by him.
One more to go.
Alright, that's very nice. Ugh, come on. Oh, he didn't... I was hoping to finish him off with a chop there. Alright. Perfect.
How was that?
Better.
Okay, with them dealt with, we can finally close up this realm tear. Okay, we get some more Dust of Realms. And we get a decent chunk of hack silver. Not too bad. Okay, so now let's just get moving on here. Just destroy those vines real quick. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if I head up here, let's see, and then we socket in the inscribed sign of cunning. Yeah, look at that. That's just enough to bring us over to level 3. It's like, I'll take it. Okay, so we head over here now. We can finally get an angle on these root cores. So now let's just go ahead and destroy them. Alright, perfect. Now be careful right here because we have something that we want to pick up. If we accidentally hit circle right here, we'll jump on down and we'll have to go all the way around to get back up here again. So that can kind of suck. Yeah, so just make sure you got the circle over this thing instead.
Ah, more of those.
Look at that. Up to 4 of 6 Elven Artifacts now. That's very nice. Okay, and in destroying those roots, we can access this room over here now. Where we have another slight puzzle to do. We have 3 of these roots that we need to destroy, but they're not lined up in order to hit them correctly. So what we have to do is use this wheel over here. And what I like to do is I like to spin this thing all the way down. You see, that will rotate those 2 around in the center. Okay, and once it's all the way, you just want to let off, stand right about here, and aim up towards that last one. Throw right about that time. And I screwed it up. Because of course I did. Yeah, to me this is the easiest way of doing it. Yeah, just you want to get a good beat on that last one. Boom! Alright, perfect. What do we got inside? Ooh, and in here we have a very useful talisman, the Amulet of Kvasir. I think that's how you say that. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. You can see right now it's actually going to lower our level to equip this, but look at that passive effect. A last-second dodge activates Realm Shift, temporarily slowing down surrounding enemies. Upgrading this item increases the duration of Realm Shift. So yeah, if you manage to dodge out of the way right at the last second, you can slow down the enemies, and that is really good. It's like this, the Realm Shift passive effect is such a good effect in this game. It's like you want to make sure that anything that uses that, you equip and get it leveled up. We're not going to use it right now, though, because it doesn't quite work with our build, but we will remember it for later. Okay, we got this guy that's going to show up. And he's pretty easy to deal with. Okay, I think that's everything that we can do here. So let's just go ahead and get back onto the boat. Okay, from here, we're just going to paddle towards the other side of this lake. We'll just pass in front of that sand bowl that we used earlier as well. Yeah, look at that. Now that we rescued the light, it's just so pretty around here. This is probably like my favorite realm visually, just because I just love the aesthetic of it. Okay, right over here where this light elf statue is, we're going to have another shoreline that we can dock on. Yeah, right over here. Yeah, this is Light Elf Shore. Let's go ahead and dock here. Okay, looks like we got a baddie across the way there. And freeze! And let's get you chopped! Ooh! Now that guy did not have a chance. We messed him up. Okay, we also have these guys that are going to show up. So let's go ahead and get them killed. Right, where are you? Okay. Oh! I don't think so. Alright, is that everything? Did I hear one more? Yeah, there's one more. You're being a sneaky one. Yeah, there we go.
We are done here.
Okay, as you saw down in this little alcove, we got ourselves another hidden chamber. Just go ahead and inspect it.
This is locked up good.
Yeah, you don't have to inspect them. You just have to get near them, and that will trigger that you found it. I just like doing that just to be sure, though. All right, if we look over here, we got a dead body on the ground.
One more for the collection.
And look at that. It's got an Elven Artifact next to it. So that's 5 of 6 now. Very nice. Okay, before we do anything else, if we look up towards that Light Elf statue, you can see we got ourselves a raven there. Let's go ahead and kill that thing real quick. That's 12 out of 51, not bad. Alright, now if we come under here, you can see we got some nightmares to deal with. Let's just go ahead and have Atreus lock that one down. There we go. Whoa, okay. I don't think so. Get out of here with that. No, turn that off. Turn that off. Oh, come on. There we go. God, yeah, that's the only complaint I have is activating that thing. I know you can actually switch the button combination on how you activate the rage, Spartan Rage, but it's just like, I like the where it's at. I just wish I wouldn't do that too much. Okay, let's go ahead and use that. Get a little bit of health back. Let's see it. Well, I hear something. Yeah, that up there. It's like it's making a really gross sound. And get some more hack silver. Now, if we look on the ground here, we can see we got some light crystals. Let's go ahead and activate those real quick. There we go. There's 1, 2, and 3. And that's going to open another realm tear for us. And there's going to be a couple baddies that are going to run out of this and attack us. So let's go ahead and make sure that we're ready for that. Alright. Back up and run away. Oop. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I was good enough distance away first. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get our axe back. And we'll do that real quick. Alright. You shouldn't be a problem now since you're quite frozen. He's just gonna end up standing there and taking all this punishment. Alright, come on. Oh, back up. Okay, there we go.
A tough fight.
Yeah, of course when I'm recording, things like that end up being a lot more difficult. Because when I was doing that before, it's like I didn't take any damage there. I ended up owning them pretty hard, but... oh well, what are you going to do? Alright, let's go ahead and close up this realm tear now. Hey, look at that. We get pure Essence of Realms from this one. Ooh, very nice. It's like, and we also get some more Dust of Realms, which we are going to be using that here shortly. And a pretty decent chunk of hack silver. It's like, not going to complain to any of that. Okay, so now we'll head along this way. Into this cave. It looks like we got more root cores here. So we need to destroy this one and then quickly jump across. Just like that, before it grows back. And before we do anything about those roots, let's go ahead and destroy this thing. There we go. So we can get a little more hack silver. Now this one has kind of a weird angle to it. As you can see, we can't really get a line up to hit it from here. So what we need to do is we need to target that one in the back, like just to the left of it. And then once we call back our axe, it'll actually destroy all 3 of them at once. Alright, come on. I don't know why this isn't working. Let's just do that. Okay, this should work now. Yeah, look at that. That's neat. Okay, now we can punch this thing open. And we got another chunk of hack silver. We also got World Serpent Scale Fragments. Ooh, that is a very good resource. Okay, so now we'll head up along this way. And we got this chest that we can pop open. Ooh, check this out. We got Frost Giant's Frenzy. Yeah, this one we definitely want to equip. This one is so much better than Ivaldi's Anvil. Because, yeah, look at that. 3 powerful slam attacks that launch enemies and send them flying. Ooh, this is just so good. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that thing equipped. We definitely want to level this one up as well when we get the ability to do so. Okay, now before we get moving on, if we look under here, we got that thing that we can destroy. And that'll put an item in the water for us that we just need to pick up when we're paddling out there. So yeah, that should be everything here. So let's go ahead and get moving on out. Go pick up that thing in the water over here that we knocked down into it. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, got some more gold. I'll be taking that. Okay, so with all that done, we are now free to head on out of here. So just take this pathway, and we'll get back towards the Tyr's Temple Gate. Oh, look at this. It's so pretty around here. Like, nice and serene. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite realm. Okay, we'll just paddle on back through here. And yeah, if you want to unequip those fragmented hearts of Alfheim, it's like you can do so now, just because we're not going to be facing any Dark Elves for the time, so... It's like if you had any better enchantments to put on your armor, now would be the time to do so. Okay, let's go ahead and get paddling along this way. And then we'll just dock up over here on the shoreline once more.
You're back. I see you've been busy.
How observant.
I am known for my attention to detail. I know of a place that may contain some useful treasure. There's an abandoned temple in Midgard that a fellow dwarf converted to his personal storeroom. Packed it with all sorts of treasures he collected during his travels throughout the realms.
Throughout the realms? Which ones did he go to? What did he collect?
Fafnir was a, shall we say, aggressive collector of magical artifacts. The more he acquired, the more he desired. There was no realm too dangerous, no relic too hazardous. He once ventured deep into Niflheim for a whetstone of all things. Huh. I bet that was quite the whetstone.
Does this story have a point?
Yes, it does. I just happen to have an entry stone to Fafnir's storeroom. You might find something useful in there.
Neat. Thanks, Sindri.
You're very welcome. Oh, and if you find that whetstone, well, it sure would be nice of you to bring it to me. I'd advise caution if you're heading to the storeroom. Last I was there, all manner of nastiness had taken up residence.
Won't your friend be upset if we steal all of his stuff?
Oh, no. No, not at all. He's dead, I think.
Oh, sorry.
No need to be sorry. These things happen when one travels from realm to realm, collecting priceless artifacts that don't belong to you.
Alright, so we have a favor that we can do for Sindri, and that is to check out Fafnir's storeroom. So we'll have to make sure that we give that a look a little bit later on. For now,
Let's get started then.
let's just talk to Sindri because we have something that we can check out here in the shop. Yeah, you have some lost items. These are items that you left behind on the battlefield. Press right to select the lost items menu. Alright, and hey, look at that. Anytime you end up passing by something that you couldn't pick up, or you failed to pick up, it will end up in this shop. That way you don't have to worry about losing it forever. So yeah, let's just go ahead and grab that. There we go. Alright, now we'll just back on out of this.
Travel safe, you two.
Okay. So now we'll just make our way up to this pathway here. There we go. Now, it can be kind of hard to see, but as you are paddling through the water, there actually is something that we can knock down across the way. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, look at that. First shot. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to see that thing from there. You're just supposed to know it's there. You can kind of see it behind the leaves. But yeah, it's just going to take quite a few attempts. Well, even though I got it on the first try. But yeah, if you manage to knock that thing down, you can get some more gold out of it. So it isn't super important, but that is there in case you would like to get it. Okay, so now we are free to head back to the temple here. Alright, just up this way and back under this arch.
Father, I have a confession to make. All those voices in my head, well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, his animal warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
She told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling, what she was afraid of.
It happens again. You tell me. Understand?
I promise.
Fascinating. Okay, even though we read this before, we can read it again and get a little more dialogue.
Read it.
Yes, sir.
What does it say?
It's about the eternal war for the light. Do you think it'll stop now after what we did?
Unlikely.
Yeah, there we go. We get a little bit of experience out of it, so it is worth reading that again. Okay, let's just get running out of here now. We'll head back to the rune travel room. Or the realm travel room, I should say. There we go. And we just got to go through these doors.
What now?
We have the light. To Midgard.
Okay, so all we have to do is approach the podium over here. And as that thing in the top right says, all we have to do is hit triangle and we'll head back to Midgard.
It's crazy to think that all the realms exist in the same space, one on top of the other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving.
Alright, there we go. We are back in Midgard. Let's get heading out through this doorway then.
Brock! We just came back from another realm. And we met your brother. Wait, not in that order.
Did you let that seed sop put hand to your blade? Hmm? You do know he lost his talent, right? Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Did he botch up on her girl?
Quite the opposite.
Yeah, even a blind pig farts up a truffle now and again. But you know what really counts? Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of my parts.
What did you do?
It's better. Good. Now when you're done gawking, I got a favor to ask.
What is it, Dwarf?
There's this alchemist on Vari. Been working out in the Velander mines. Haven't heard from him in maybe, I don't know, 100 winters or so. Probably dead, but maybe you can find him. He's dwarfing like me. Wears a fancy green ring. Owes me a favor. You look?
If it is on our path.
Oh, I see how it is. Not a something-for-nothing type, are you? Fine. If you find Anvari, I'll make him whip you up something special. This entry stone here ought to get you inside those mines. I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him. What realm you gents shaking off? Let me guess. Alfheim?
How'd you guess?
I'd know that smell anywhere. Used to spend my fair share of time there, but I ain't allowed to anymore on account of the incident.
What happened?
Well, ain't too sure your daddy's gonna like me talking about it on account of all the swearing and stealing and fucking involved.
What?
Don't judge me. You're the one came in all reeking of elf. Stirs up a man's memories. Go on now. I got things that ain't gonna hammer themselves.
I love that story. Okay, as you heard from Brock, we have yet another favor that we can do, which is to go to the Volander mines to find the Dwarf and Vari. Like the favor that Sindri gave us, it can be kind of difficult to do right now, but the rewards are going to be very much worth it to do so. Okay, so now that we're back here at Brock's shop, let's go ahead and talk to him real quick, because we got some new stuff that we can craft. Let's see, we got a Defender's Curious, which is pretty good for the defensive route, if you wanted to take that. And we also have a metal-plated shoulder guard. Now, this is going to actually reduce our runic quite a bit. So, I only want to craft this one, just because the strength is very much worth it. So yeah, we'll get that thing equipped. There we are. Let's see, wrist armor, yeah, if we didn't get Tyr's gauntlets, I would go for the metal-plated bracers here. Just because that would be what I would go for. Or you could go for this, just because there's quite a bit of defense that you can get out of these Defender arm guards. But like I was mentioning before, I just like going for strength, because that will end up helping you in the long run. Okay, so we could get the waist guard here, but I don't want to lower my runic too much. So we're just gonna... Yeah, well, let's just go ahead and craft it, actually.
I'm sure that'll keep you out of trouble.
Okay, there we go. It's like I was debating it just because I don't want to get my runic too low, just because it's useful to have the runic abilities. But it's like we can run a little bit different of a build for the time being. So it's not too big of a deal. We can also craft one of these things, but we need to find some more solid steel first. Because I definitely want to get this one when I have the ability to. Because you can see one of the passive abilities of it is it increases Hellstone potency. So that is very nice.
You think what you want?
Okay. Now, is there anything that I want to upgrade? Well, we can't upgrade this thing here. We can also upgrade that to get it to level 3. So we could do this one and get that realm shift up, and that might help us out a lot. For now, I think I might upgrade this one instead. There we go. We'll get that thing equipped. Yeah, since we're not going to be running much of a runic build, there's no need to have this one on. So yeah, we'll go back to the Talisman of Protection. Though, if you wanted to, an alternative is you could go for this amulet and do the Realm Shift build. Okay. Is there anything else that I would like to do here? See, we could get this thing upgraded, but we just bought that. Yeah, let's not worry about that. So we can't upgrade any of this, because we need some more solid steel. Alright. And we can also get some of these where you can generate random enhancements. I am still not much of a fan of these things. I like having something that I know is guaranteed. Alright, so with all that done, let's go ahead and back out of the shop.
Best of luck with all the rampaging.
Okay, let's get heading on out of here.
Do you remember the way back to the Black Breath?
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath or exploring? Your choice.
Alright, so now that we're back in Midgard, we can finally make our way back to the mountain. Excellent. So what is going to await us beyond the Black Breath? Well, we're going to have to find out in the next video, so stay tuned for more God of War.